On YouTube today, I'm going to be breaking down the Jiri Prochazka versus Carlos Ulberg fight at UFC 327. Listen, guys, this is a huge fight. Alex Pereira has vacated the light heavyweight belt and giving us this title match. Honestly, in my opinion, this match doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Do I think that Jiri absolutely deserves a spot at the belt? Yes. But since Pereira's gone, it should be Ankalaev again, guys. I mean, Ankalaev did just beat Alex Pereira. I think that is one of, honestly, the most underrated wins in the sport. I know Pereira went out and finished him in less than 3 minutes, but still, guys, he went out there and he beat him over the course of 5 rounds. I know there was rumors, that he had norovirus and things like that, but that was the most impressive win of the entirety of 2025. And for the UFC to hate him that much, to not get another title shot against Jiri, which would be such a fun fight, okay? The two striking comparisons against Jiri and Ankalaev, and that's still a fight that I still think Jiri could win, and I would probably pick Jiri in that fight. But anyways, guys, this is the matchup that we have today. We got Jiri versus Carlos Ulberg. Jiri's never been to a decision before, and honestly, I can't see him going 5 rounds with Carlos Ulberg. Guys, honestly, I don't really understand the Carlos Ulberg height. He flattened Dominic Reyes, okay? Reyes is a good win. Don't get me wrong. Reyes is a good fighter. But if we're talking about who's going to be the light heavyweight champion, you're telling me if Reyes beat Ulberg, he'd be fighting for the belt right now? Dominic Reyes in 2026 would be fighting for the belt if he just had one more win. That's insane. That's insane. Okay, and then we really go look at the Jan Blachowicz versus Carlos Ulberg fight. That was a robbery, guys. Let's take a look at what the scorecards were saying for this fight. I personally had Jan winning, okay? Verdict had Jan winning the fight. Jan easily won the first. Second round, I gave it to Ulberg. Third round, I gave it to Jan. Jan won that fight, okay? We have a fraud fighting for the belt, okay? And if this guy goes out there and beats the deserving number 1 contender in the division, Jiri Prochazka, okay, that's ridiculous. Okay, that's ridiculous. Anyways, listen, this is going to be a really entertaining fight. I think it's going to go pretty much just about how every other Jiri Prochazka fight goes, where in the first 2 rounds, he's a baby giraffe. He's just being a baby giraffe out there. He's baby giraffe maxing. Okay, he's hopping around at range. He's getting caught. He's getting clipped. The leg kicks are getting to him. And then he's just going to go samurai mode on Carlos Ulberg, man. Come on. He's going to be able to beat Carlos Ulberg. I'm relatively confident in that. I mean, Jiri's got a strong jab, and I just don't think, I know how clean of a striker Carlos Ulberg is, but I don't know if anyone in this division, except for kind of like the stoicism of Alex Pereira on the feet, can really go out there and beat Jiri Prochazka and finish Jiri Prochazka. Carlos Ulberg does not have that kind of sauce to go out there and to be like, yeah, I'm going to be able to finish Jiri Prochazka, because that's what's going to happen. You're going to have to kill him, okay? You're going to have to finish him on the feet. You're going to have to beat Jiri Prochazka, which I can't see Carlos doing, okay? He went, in my opinion, he lost a decision to a 41-year-old Jan Blachowicz, guys. Okay, Jan is better than you guys think, okay, to be fair. Jan is better than what people are talking about. But he lost the decision to Jan Blachowicz, okay? Jan should not be in title contentions, but he should be like top 5 range, okay? I like him to fight. Honestly, maybe he fights Ankh for a second time. I'd be open to that fight. But anyways, guys, this should be an absolute banger. And honestly, the rest of the card, I'm really impressed with too. But just to round out this kind of conversation, Jiri's just going to win. He's going to autism max. He's going to win. Probably I would have like 3rd round, maybe 2nd round TKO from Jiri Prochazka. Carlos wins early. Jiri comes in late and is able to finish the job and beat Carlos Ulberg. All right, guys. I'll be doing the rest of my main card and, full fight predictions for this in 2 weeks. But just giving kind of an overview of what my thoughts are on the card. This is a banger fight. I've already kind of given my early prediction on this. Not sold on this. I'm going to go back, watch some fights before. But I think Tatsuro Taira is probably going to win this. I think it's just a bad matchup for Joshua Van. I don't think Joshua Van is honestly a top 3 flyweight. I would have Pantoja, Kopp, and Tatsuro Taira all ahead of him. Although he does deserve to hold the belt, Pantoja did get injured, and that's just how the sport works. I mean, it sucks for Pantoja, awful circumstances. But yeah, like, Van is the rightful belt holder, but he's going to lose this fight. This fight just got announced that it's not happening. So sneaky pick by me. I want the winner of this to fight Patty. Okay, Esteban Rivovic brings it in every single fight he has. He always has entertaining fights, and I think him. And I would also like to see Gamrot get one more shot. Okay, he just got caught up with Oliveira. Oliveira is a different kind of fighter. Okay, you clearly saw that against his fight against Max Holloway. But him against Rivovic is going to be a really, really fun fight. Like, he absolutely dominated Ludovic Klein in this fight. It wasn't even a competitive fight. Okay, and then he beat Hooker, if we're being for real. Everyone knows Gamrot beat Hooker. But anyways, I think that would be a good comeback fight for Patty. Whoever wins this fight, probably, again, got to probably watch some film on this. I'm probably going to go Gamrot. This is a stupid fight. Josh Hokett does not deserve this. Josh Hokett should be fighting Derek Lewis or something stupid. I really hope Blades wins just because I feel like we are moving in a direction of matchmaking as the UFC. We are moving more and more towards WWE and stupid matchmaking. You saw this with Gaethje versus Pimblett. Pimblett did not deserve that shot. Gaethje actually did. Okay, I was a firm believer that Gaethje did deserve the shot. I'm happy he had that shot. He didn't deserve it though. If you were going to do, I would be more open to Holloway, or at the time, Holloway, or something like Arman getting that shot. It really didn't make much sense to me. Maybe even Oliveira. It's just like, it didn't make much sense for me to, Ilya already called it Oliveira, so that doesn't really make any sense. But, Ilya never beat Max at 155, so I'd be open to Holloway Gaethje too, even though that Gaethje already flatlined him. It would be for an interim belt, not the BMF belt, a little bit different circumstance, so I'd be more open to that. But it really just doesn't make any sense, this WWE matchmaking we are currently having as a sport. Okay, this is a great fight. Kevin Holland, Randy Brown, probably going to take Kevin Holland. Patricio Pitbull, I don't know why we're kind of making this matchup. I don't know why we continue to have Aaron Pico getting... I actually liked Aaron Pico as a fighter. He was winning the first 2 minutes against Lerone Murphy. By the way, Lerone Murphy is not a very good fighter, if we're being for real here, guys. Lerone Murphy will get absolutely dominated by Movsar Evloev. Like, absolutely dominated, okay? He was able to fluke Aaron Pico, guys. I know people say a lot of fights are flukes. That was a fluke. He was going to get dominated over the course of 15 minutes against Aaron Pico if he didn't throw that spinning elbow, okay? And I don't understand, really, the Lerone Murphy glaze. He's 35 years old, okay? He did not look good in the Josh Emmett fight. Call me a Lerone Murphy hater, call me whatever you want. I think he's not even a top 6 fighter in his own division, okay? Let me go through all the guys that I would rather have than, by the way, this is my spreadsheet. I am autism maxing out here. I have him 6. Okay, I take Gene Silva, Volk, Diego Lopez, Movsar, and Arnold Allen. Okay, I would take all of those fighters ahead of Lerone Murphy. Okay, Aljo, depends how good his grappling is. I'd probably go Lerone, and I forgot Mokuzuel. He's really good. He's the guy that just knocked out Danny Ige. Anyway, another. You're telling me that Dominic Reyes was a fight away from the belt, and he's now all right, whatever. Banger fight. Don't know why Paulo Costa was moving up and why he's getting such good of a fight. That fight doesn't make any sense. Why is this fight happening? Why is Paulo Costa getting the number 6 guy when he's the number 13 guy in middleweight? Why is he getting that good of a shot? Okay, whatever. I don't care. This will be fun. This is a phenomenal card. Anyways, guys, that is my overall thoughts on Jiri Prochazka versus Carlos Ulberg. I got Jiri, man. I really hope he wins. I really hope Jiri wins, just for the sake of the light heavyweight division. And then, we might actually see Ankalaev, if he takes a fight and wins a fight. I don't know what he's doing right now, but if he takes a fight, a Jiri versus Ankalaev fight would be super fun, guys. Anyways, like, comment, subscribe. Gonna be coming out with my video tomorrow talking about the Emmett versus Vallejo's predictions. That's gonna be an absolute banger video. I'm sure all of you guys care about Apex card predictions. Anyways, guys, see you later.